Trevor's Charizard has just Mega Evolved!
Wow! So the secret weapon Trevor mentioned yesterday was Mega Evolution.
That surprises you?
Yo, what's good, family? Y'all already know we back again on the Pokédears channel. And just like the beginning of the intro, will there be another Charizard set, but a different Charizard set? Will there be a Charizard Y set? And the reason why I say that is, and another thing, I have these two ETBs and we're going to get into it. The reason why I will say, will there be another Charizard set, a Charizard Y set? Think about it, family. We had Charizard X, Phantasm Flame, right? Its own set. When did we get Charizard Y for the first time? We got Charizard Y in the second set, the third set of evolutions, Ascended Heroes. And it wasn't a regular SIR, it was a gold card. So that got me very curious, family. Could there be a Charizard Y? Who knows? This is my opinion. But me personally, I think we have a second Charizard set coming later on in the other half of the Mega Evolution series. And the reason why, like I said, stayed in between these two ETBs is because we yet to see a SIR Charizard Y. We have seen the gold card, but we didn't get a Charizard Y SR. And, or could they not do it just because we already got a gold card Y? And they're like, since we got the gold card Y, but no, that gives me more of a reason why they should do it or they could do it. Because what would they call that one? Who knows? That's another question. That's another video and another question. What would the name of that set be? Matter of fact, for the family, for anybody else in the whole Pokemon community, put it in the comment section. If they was to make a second Charizard set, what would be the name? We have Phantasm Flame. So what would be the name of Charizard Y set if they was to make a set for it? Good question. Now, what gives me to my other opinion, like I said, we did have, this is the Pokemon Center, Phantasm Flame, Charizard or Bust, right? And the fact that I believe that they will do this set is just thinking about it too. And why would Pokemon, why wouldn't they do it? Since you got two Charizards, when have they ever before have done two Charizard sets? Normally because it's just regular Charizard, right? See what I mean? No pun intended. This time in Pokemon history and Pokemon's birthday, 30th year anniversary, why not give us both? Why not expand the bubble? As they say, the bubble may pop, the bubble may burst. Nah, let's kind of like, let's keep adding fuel to the flame, as they say. Let's give them another Dopamine and let's add in a second Charizard set. And let's just create chaos across the world, like Chaos Rising, but in a good way. So, and that could be dope, family. And what would be the other cards in that set? Because in Phantasm Flame, you know, it was the gold one, the SIR, the Gold Dawn, Mega Heracross, Lapuna, stuff in that nature. What would be the other SIRs and full arts? And will we get a full art Charizard Y? What would be in that set? That could be fire too. Could they possibly put in a couple of more of the Mega Evolution Pokemon that they put on the list of newer evolutions? Or could they add in one of the Raichus? Because remember, they said it's supposed to be two Raichus. Raichu X, or was it Raichu X, Raichu Y? Y'all put it in the comment section. But they could do a Charizard with a Raichu, meaning like a Charizard and Pikachu. Why not do Charizard Y, Raichu Y? Fire. Or will they give the Raichus their own set? That's another video for a hand. Something like a Surgeon Sparks. But that's another sneak peek of the other video. But like I said, I believe they may do it similar to Phantasm Flame. You know what I'm saying? Gold card, Charizard Y, full art, EXs. You know, it might be this EX again. Or it could be, you know, different picture. But yeah, possibly they can put in any other Pokemon Mega Evolutions that could go there. And I think this time, that second go around, they may make the other SIRs or SARs in there maybe a little bit stronger, maybe not so much of Charizard Buzz, pause, Charizard Y. Maybe they might put in a second Pokemon in there that can uphold the Charizard, even though Charizard don't need it, you know what I'm saying? That could be fire. Or could the SIR be both the Charizard and the pitcher? Now remember, in Phantasm Flame, right? You had Charmeleon, Charmander, and Charizard, right? And Charizard X. Could they do, instead of the gold card, could they just do 2 SIRs? One standard SIR of Charizard Y? Or could they do a SIR with both, with Charizard Y and Charizard X? Or could they make a super set and does Charizard X and Charizard Y for 2 SIRs, where they kind of like make the cards, how you say, interact with each other, sort of like the Clefables, or like the beginning of base set Mega Evolutions, how the Bulbasaur connected with the Ivysaur and the Ivysaur is connected with the Venusaur. Could they possibly do a Charizard Y and a Charizard X card combining with each other? Not so much putting it together to make it one big card, but kind of like if it's like attacking the other. Or could they do like on Crown Zenith, Mewtwo versus Charizard, when they're both fighting in the same card? That would be fire. Charizard X and Charizard Y. Something like the intro, right? Or something like was kind of like right here. Now, could they do that clip where both the Charizard X and Charizard Y face off to each other and put it to a card? Man, who knows, man? That would be sick. You know what I'm saying? The way the market is right now, and the way things going with Pokemon, anything can happen. Especially when it's his birthday, especially when it's the anniversary, 30 years of the making of this. Man, so many opportunities, so many cards, so many new artists, so many investments. And that's another thing, family. You know, get your investment on. Like I said, we seen Charizard Y and Ascended Heroes, and we got the Charizard X in its own set. And we could possibly get maybe a Charizard Y in his own set. But, you know, that's just my opinion, just my assumption, just something I've been thinking about lately and just kind of doing my little Googles, you know what I'm saying, of what could be or what not. You know, a lot of people was talking about, you know, the bubble, the market, PSA, which is fine. You know, we're going to get into that. The Rayquaza set that's about to come out. And someone was just telling me, you know, with all these different Mega Evolution Pokemon, and Megas is not done. You know, a lot of people is like, what they're going to do after the 30th, and now we getting Delta Rain, and then Delta Rain, we getting the Lucario set. But don't forget, family, Wind and Waves Generation 10 won't start until they're saying fall of 2027, which is hopefully around my birthday, September 6th, don't forget. They could possibly do that, and the game is coming out. So why would they bring out the base set before the game? Normally when a new set come out, they like to have the game along with the cards coming out so people can get familiarity with playing the game, get familiar with the new Pokemon. And another thing I want to bring up, so many people was like, oh, Generation 10 could be a bust. The bubble can finally pop because don't nobody care about the new Pokemon. It can fail. Don't forget, family, they always introduce new Pokemon base set. But what do they always give us in Pokemon during all, 12, 13, 14 sets in that generation? You're always going to get your Charizard. You're always going to get a Pikachu. You're going to get a Gengar because Pokemon is smart. They're not dumb. They won't self-destruct, and they won't shoot themselves in the foot, they will say. Yes, they're going to introduce new Pokemon, but they're also going to give us the classics and intertwine new and old to give us future, history, and present time. So always remember that. They're never not going to go against the grain. They may go with the grain. So always remember that, family. Everybody stay up. Hey, just think about it. Put it in the comment section what y'all think. Do y'all think could we get a possible Charizard Y set, his own set? Could we get a double set with them both being in their own set, like a Super Ascended Hero Flames? Ooh, Super Ascended Hero Flames? Who knows? Maybe they may add all of that. Just a thunder, but Man, that would be fire if they could add in Charizard Y and Charizard X as its own set. That would be... You talking about craziness? Chaos? Yeah. Just an opinion, family. So y'all let me know in the comment section. Appreciate all the love and support. Y'all going to hype this video, put it in the algorithm, and hit the thumbs up. I love y'all. See y'all again. Hey, I got another banger coming for y'all. We'll talk about them Raichus. Who knows? Maybe we might get a double Raichu set or a Pikachu, something like Surgeon Sparks with Scarlet and Violet. Just our opinion. All right, family. We'll see y'all again, especially on the pack of days coming up. We almost at 400, family. Let's get it. Charizard Y.